Hey, if you clicked on this video, I'm glad you're here. Uh, this is pretty much my first video on this channel. I kind of want this channel to be like a safe space for anybody, no matter like what you're going through or whatever, and just basically be like some kind of voice for those who are in like a rough spot maybe. And I've been through my fair share of trials in life, so I think I can uh, use my experiences to help people get through certain things. I'm not saying I have all the answers, like, bro, I'm not Dr. Phil or some psychiatrist or therapist, excuse me, but I think I can relate to some people and maybe give some people some kind of hope or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much the goal of this channel. If you're new, subscribe if you enjoy this video. I urge you to just watch this all the way through, maybe play this in the background while you're studying or something, I don't know. But yeah, today I just wanted to basically talk about um kind of not giving up on life. Damn, not giving up on life when it gets really hard, because I know it can get really bad sometimes, especially like people around my age group. Like I'm 23 right now, so people in there from like 18 to like 25, it's you go through a lot of changes sometimes. But yeah, I don't know what you might be going through right now. Maybe you've been carrying something that literally nobody else knows about, or you just don't want to tell anybody to worry any of your loved ones or anything like that. I've been there. Maybe you're exhausted from pretending that you're all right when deep inside you're not. Maybe you feel like you've been fighting the same battle every day and you just hoping and wishing that it gets better. Trust me when I say this, you are not alone. I know you've probably heard friends and loved ones and even the internet tell you this, but I truly want you to know that you're not the only one. And before I even give any of my opinions or anything like that, I just want you to know that if you are going through something that is affecting your daily life or your health or your mental health and you're just in a bad spot, I urge you to reach out to any mental health websites or any hotlines or anything like that, or even a loved one. If you don't have a loved one, then again, like the mental health stuff, you just look it up, or I'll try to put one on the screen, or I'll leave some in the link in the description. But yeah, I'm not making this video because I have life completely figured out. Like, I'm not some old samurai that's full of wisdom. But I really don't. But I've had moments where I've questioned everything, where life felt like really overwhelming, and I just felt like I just wanted to give up, and I just couldn't really take it anymore, and I was in kind of a dark spot. Like it was pretty. It sucks. Like, trust me, I know where it can feel overwhelming and nothing was going the way you hoped it would, and I know what it's like to feel stuck and wonder if things will ever change. But one thing I've learned is that some of the hardest seasons of our lives do not last forever, and even when they convince us that they will, they do not last forever. I truly believe that when we are going through um something really something that's really testing our our minds and our how do I say this? Testing our mental strength, testing our emotional strength, our physical, everything, just all in one go. Uh, Trust me, I feel like after it really does mean that something good is coming, in my opinion. I know a lot of people may not agree with that, but I truly feel like it could be uh something. But if you're ever thinking about giving up, like on life or on your dreams or anything, because that could be another reason why you're feeling so like in a rut, because you're trying to chase something that you really want, but it's just nothing's going your way. People are switching and it's just not like nobody's listening. It's like one bad thing after another. Small things in life are getting to you. Yeah, I know it can be bad. But if you're tired, it's okay to rest. If you're hurting, it's okay to admit that, especially when it comes to men, with it being like men's mental health and all that stuff. Um, Men tend to have like this, we're kind of raised to not necessarily show weak emotions because we're men and we're supposed to be like, oh, tough, hold everything inside, but it's really not healthy at all. Like you should always, if you gotta cry, bro, let it out. Even if you don't want to show it to someone, or just go in a room by yourself and just let it out sometimes, or put your playlist on, get in your feelings. It doesn't matter, bro. Do what you gotta do to let those emotions out, but in a positive way. Because I think that when we, even women or men, whatever, even when you hold that all those emotions in, I don't think it's really healthy because it doesn't lead to anything. Because the moment when you bottle all that anger and whatever emotion inside, whatever you've been through inside, like all your life, and you just hold it in, hold it in, hold it in, there's gonna come a point where it's gonna come out in an unhealthy way. Like, let's say you get into an argument or something like that, and those emotions, you'll unknowingly let those out because you're just so enraged or filled with it'll come out one way or another. That's like if you fill a bottle or a cup of water and just let it run under a faucet, it's gonna overflow and it's gonna spill everywhere. So I just want you to know that it's okay to admit that you're not okay, but don't convince yourself that this one bad chapter in your life is the whole story. That's one thing I want people to realize. You matter more than you probably realize. Even though it doesn't feel like it today, your life does have value. There are people you haven't yet met whose lives I bet you will impact. There are moments you haven't experienced yet that you'll probably be grateful you stayed for. The future has a way of surprising us when we least expect it. And you don't have to have everything figured out today in 24 hours. That's literally impossible. You don't have to know exactly where you're going. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is just make it through the day and trust yourself to face tomorrow when it comes. If you can just make it through the day and make it to tomorrow, that's already a A+, bro. You passed the test, gang. But if nobody has told you this recently, I'm proud of you for making it this far. I know life can be incredibly difficult, especially in this day and age with all the things that are going on in the world, the internet, things we see on a day-to-day basis. But the fact that you're still here says more about your strength than you probably give yourself credit for, to be honest with you. And if you're watching this and you feel like you have nobody to talk to, I hopefully in the future, as I make more videos, because this is obviously the only one, bro. It's only uno videos. But I hope this channel can become a place where you feel seen and understood. Maybe a place where you can come back to whenever life feels overwhelming, or don't. If you choose to, it's up to you. But I think whoever needs to hear this, take life one day at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time. I don't want you to be out of breath, bro. You running too fast. You don't gotta run a marathon in a day or a week or a month. But thank you for being here. And if no one has told you today, I'm glad you're still here. And I know I was yapping a lot in this video, but I hope I was able to give you something, some kind of gems maybe, hopefully. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.